Uh, Hi team. So here I created a project Solr HSearch in Project Explorer. For that I think you know how to go and how to create a project. So I create a project in name of Solr HSearch. Okay. Then the same thing we done similar with respect to properties as well as uh, logging of a file. So here what I done is uh, I have a log4j.properties file which I given here, and just I changed the path from the previous work you have done, or from the previous task you have done. There it is like a project underscore hdfs, but here I just change it to Solr hsearch because I would like to get the logs, generating of a logs from the existing project. Okay, then the same thing, the same scenario. I have input, and from the inputs or properties I had done something, and from the libs you need to go for the build path of the entire libs, the same thing which I done right now. Okay. Next I'm going for a log4j. Here I'm going to execute some of the things like whatever we need to go and we need to do. This is a thing which I'm not going to do it. Okay, fine. Now what to do? What is the main program? What's the main purpose of search.java? Double click on search.java. Okay, first of all, since we need some of the package to be imported, here I'm going to import org.apache.tika.metadata is the, or org.apache.tika is the main jar file. Okay, so where we get the jar file, if you observe from the libs. Okay, and if you go for tika, where is tika, yeah, tika hyphen app hyphen 1.7.jar is a jar where you can go for, where you can use or you can extract the file. Okay, you can extract the file and content of the file, metadata of the file, everything you can do by using this tika hyphen app hyphen 1.7.jar. Okay, later point I will let you know how we are going for Solr. Now right here what we are doing, right now first of all I'm going for publish static void main. I'm not using any property files right now. I'm showing you as a standalone program, but you can try the same thing from the property files. Since this is my source path, my source file, right, I would like to get a particular file. I'm choosing a particular file. From that particular file I would like to get a content of the file and metadata of the file, each and everything. So that for that, first of all I'm giving you, this is my source path. This source path I am initiating to the file equal to new file of. So input stream is equal to new file input stream is a class. What it will take, it will extract the object from file and it will give whatever the things that we need. So input stream is equal to new file input stream of file object. I passing the file object, and this file object which is there, source is the thing, source is a source path is in the form of a file object. Okay, now we have a in tika hyphen app.jar we have metadata, we have content handler, and as well as we have auto detect parser. Metadata helps a class to get the metadata of a particular file, and content handler, if you take up a content handler will handle the content of the file, of a particular file, whatever the file, it doesn't matter. Auto detect parser is nothing but, so we have a file format. In file format of whatever things we need, okay, excuse me, yeah, whatever the things we need. For example, I have a file, but the file is in maybe type of XML, maybe of zip, maybe of doc, maybe of docs, maybe of PPT, maybe of PPTX, maybe of HTML, maybe of CSV, maybe of TXT, whatever the file, doesn't matter, right? It will detect. So auto detects will help us to detect, and it will make us pass. It will pass is nothing but converting the same thing to the Solr file, or converting the same thing, and later it giving to the according to us. Okay, so this is I declared here. Next, for this is a since nulls, just I initiated the class files, and the same thing I initiated by using a object. I'm creating a new object for everything. Okay, fine. Now what I'm doing right now, just right now, okay, fine. Now I'm declaring a new objects for metadata content handler ADP in the class names of metadata body content handler of -1 minus infinite. So it doesn't contain about the size of the things or length of the same or length of the particular file. Auto detect parser. Now I have a auto detect parser. This auto detect parser has a parameters uh, with the method name parse. In this method name I need to pass is content handler metadata new pass context of. I am doing this thing. Okay, after giving this one, I will get, I'm declaring a string array. Okay, if you are interested what is a string array, please google it. You will get plenty of websites and plenty of examples regarding string array. Now I'm going a for loop. For loop can be do in some ways. This is one of the way. Another way is you can declare the initiating number, and there you can give the condition and the operator kind of thing you can do there. Okay, and now this is one way. This what I'm doing. I have a metadata names. After passing this step, I'm getting the keys of the metadata, and now I'm going for first string name metadata names SOP. Okay, I'm giving the SOP. Fine. Now if I run this program, either I need to get the whatever the content in here, and I think that this is a pptx. Just need, I will check once again. I'm choosing a file, so it is pptx, right? So I'm modifying here pptx dot pptx. We need to do extension even. Okay, now if I go and execute this program, whatever the content, I will get everything. See, if you want, run as Java application. See here, you got the date, CP, total time, and you can see this is a key, this is a value, this is a key, and this is a value. And how many words are there? Total word count is 382. You can get it. Next, yeah. So since this is a PowerPoint presentation, title, we are getting the title. Okay, and some more things. So last modified date or last saved date. This is the last saved date. How many paragraphs are there? 74 paragraphs are there. Everything will get. Who is the document created? Ravindra Babu. Some name is, we got the some name. Okay, and if you see here, this is a content type. So please go and Google what is the content type. You'll get plenty of content types. Try to understand. If you didn't understand, I will let you know surely. Next, author. If you see author, this is the author, Ravindra Babu. Subject, CPQ. Some whatever something we are getting right here. So publish, Gutenberg Communications. Presentation format. This is everything you'll get. From this, if I want to know the content handler, what I will do is, instead of going this, I am going for another SOP. CH alert dot to string of. Let's see what will happen and play. See, I got, while all the data center hardware infrastructure cost something, whatever the data you return. You can try with pptx, you can try with a txt file, you can try any file. Okay, you will get the content of the everything. See here, whatever the same thing I had, since this is a big data ppt, all there is a ppt, the whatever the content in the ppt we are getting or not. So so our task is like whatever the data, first of all, coming to his search and Solr search. In Solr search, whatever the data, we will inject the data into Hadoop. Okay, later we are going for indexing of the data, and after indexing of the data, or during the index of the data, everything of a particular file, if you take a particular file, whatever the content in the particular file, those data is going to be indexed and search in this context. Okay, this is a thing where what is a index and how we can go for the search. And later I show you how to create a collection. In that collection we are going to show you the output result. Okay, fine. So see, once you try here, and what you have to do is you have to do the same thing. All this code you should keep in a separate class and separate method. Okay, you need to execute this from the here. You need to run the public static void main, and here you need to get from the values, you need to get the values from the property files, required values from the property files. You need to go for the login as well as, and you need to go for the a class, a method in the another class. Similar thing which I shown you in the last time. Please try and do the same thing there. Okay, if you have any doubts, please let me know. This is the program, and how you can go the same thing, same selection points can be do in a separate method in a separate class rather than going for here. This is a standalone program. Hope so you can understand, and please give the same info to all your team members in your batch. Thank you. Have a nice day.